Hello everyone, this is Ellis Owens, or as you all know me as Clark Kent 434, and today I have got a very interesting topic. I decided to bring a short video, some gameplay. This is me using the MTAR. I absolutely love this weapon. I think it's going to maybe replacing some of my guns. Yeah, I know it's one of the new China Rising DLC weapons, and there's not much stats on there. Very competitive weapon, very good weapon. So I've been testing against some of the other carbines, like the ACWR, which is a very fine weapon. And I think the MTAR is going to be popular, but that's not what I really want to talk about. And as you might see in the title, possible. Not possible, but DLC is going to be delayed. Yeah, that's right. DLC is going to be delayed. DICE just announced a day ago, and I didn't really get notified this right away. And someone notified me and said, "Hey, did you see this?" And I was like, "What?" And said, "Oh, that would explain everything. That they're due to Battlefield 4 problems, they're halting all future projects and expansions." Now, future projects would mean if they're working on Battlefield 5, possibly, or anything else. I know I think EA was also working, or DICE was working with the Frostbite engine on. There's a Star Wars game that uses the new Frostbite engine, the 3. So maybe they're working on that, sharing knowledge and information how the Frostbite engine works. But due to all the bugs, DICE just said, "Hey, whatever you guys are doing, stop. It's done. We just can't do it." I mean, the bugs are horrible. If you played on the 360, you know it's bad. Crashes all the time. Servers failing left and right. You get in games. Lockers. I mean, if you played Locker on 360, you know it's horrible around the middle, the map, B point. I've literally been in a game, the frame rate has dropped so bad, the server just crashed right out, and everyone's in the party. All my friends are like, "What?" So, yeah. So they decided that they're no longer going to move on future or expansions until they have sorted out all the issues on Battlefield. EA has, they were telling IGN, I've got an IGN article down in the description. So, expansions as well. So we're looking at a delay on DLCs. So, if you're a premium member, you technically do have the China Rising, but that means that, you current members who are going to get the China Rising, no way, Jose. Xbox One members, they're fortunate enough to have the second assault and the maps, but trying to get into those new maps, those servers are impossible. I mean, I've tried to get into air superiority, and I finally took update 3 on my Xbox, and I still can't get into the servers. And I've been told, people have been saying it's a roll the dice. So I've been really disappointed, and I'd really like to see them fix this. So I'm glad that they're focusing on this. I mean, obviously they've known about the problems. They gave us a week full of double XP because of everyone failing out of servers, which is very nice. But obviously it's gotten to the point where they can't manage PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. And now they've got, Xbox One, PS4. So now they've got a total of 5, as they say, 5 platforms, because they just added 2 more platforms in November. 5 platforms that have so much going on, they just can't, they can't manage it. So, they mentioned earlier in the week that EA delayed the PS4 patches. I know there's some bugs on there on the PlayStation with the being. Excuse me, I just blanked out. What is that called? I always screw it up. The field upgrades. That's it. The field upgrades. PlayStation has had a lot of problems with the field upgrades, and I always want to call it field perks. I think I call it. I call it field perks. It's really field upgrades, and I don't like the field upgrades. They're not catered well enough. I don't think they work well. I think they're horrible. I do run the field upgrades. and I get angry. You'll see me run the field upgrade as a medic and the MTAR, and you'll never see me use. I'll get double ammo and level 2, and I just don't get it. So I don't like field upgrades. I think they're very, very broken. People have mentioned that they're very broken, and I know that they're very broken. So apparently PlayStations have had them worse than Xbox, but I think they're just broken all together. And I think the field upgrades in general are just not a. They didn't make them very that well. They didn't plan them out. I mean, the engineers field upgrades. They start out with, I think, they start out with mines, at least on the anti-tank role, and they should start out with rockets first and then mines, and it's got all mixed up. So yeah, so I mean, they obviously know the problems. There is a rolling list. I've been on the forum, seen the list. They talked about game ejections on consoles and different things, and obviously that. The China Rising, they said it was already in the final stages of development at the time of Battlefield 4 when it was released. So, you know, they're still going to fulfill our promise of delivering it. So, more than likely, that will probably roll out, I think. I think, you know, it's hard to say. You know, like I said earlier, you know, the premium members already got it, but it's hard to say. You know, they might say maybe not, because, you know, premium members can't. I'm a premium member right now. I can't get any on the servers, any of them. So they might just say, you know what, let's delay it. Let's roll it back a week. Let's roll it back 2 weeks. You know, they said, you know, it's in the final stages, but, you know, if you can't even get the premium members, which are supposed to get it early, and you're supposed to be kind of get early bug reports, if you can't even get them on, how in the world are you supposed to get the, you know, the majority of users on? So I don't really believe that statement. I don't believe it at all. So obviously they're working on the issues, and they know everyone's frustrated. I think that, you know, DICE should have waited. I think the game was released too soon. They need to maybe wait another 3 to 4 months before they actually release the game. I think they pushed the game too soon. I think they wanted to get the jump on Call of Duty Ghost. There was a lot of speculations of Ghost, and Activision. I was going to say DICE, but Activision. You know, they put a game out every year. Ghost comes out every year. I mean, no matter what, you're going to see Ghost. But you know, DICE doesn't put a game out every year. They said they like to put one out every 2 years. So now with this, I think they just decided to jump the gun, and when they jumped the gun, they didn't realize they were just too early on. I think they just didn't plan on it. They didn't get enough bug reports. They should have ran the beta longer, got more data. But you know, it is what it is, and now we're suffering through it. And I feel like we're going through the beta right now. It'll be months later before everything's patched out. I wouldn't be surprised if it's mid 2014 before it really is a good, solid, stable game. So, and that's all I really got to say. So we'll see how things go on and pan out. If I got more information, I'll post it. So, hope you guys, share your comments in the description below. And I'm going to have more videos come along. So, and I would appreciate if you guys would like and give this a thumbs up. And I will talk to you later. Everyone, be safe. Bye.
Objective Bravo has been neutralized. We now have control of Objective Bravo.